Jai Hind everyone. I'm going to start with a quote. Life gives you a million chances. Try to succeed all the time. I repeat, life gives you a million chances. Try to succeed all the time. I'm ANSHIKA PADEY, pursuing PGDM at DHRUVA College of Management. Firstly, my hobbies are singing, painting, dancing, and cooking, playing games. So I used to participate a lot in my schooling, like extracurricular activities, except studying, because I hated studies. So I literally got 8 out of, guess how much? 100 in my 8th class. So I freaked out seeing my marks. I got scared. I didn't want to show my marks to any one of my friends. I felt so awkward, and most importantly, I felt so afraid to show my marks to my parents because they're gonna throw me out of my house. So somehow I showed it to my parents, and then they just said one thing: it's okay. I was surprised because I was expecting them to throw me out of the house, but they were like, it's okay. So they said me that marks is not everything. Studies is not about marks. Studies is gaining knowledge. Okay, so marks shows that how much you have gained knowledge. That how much you have gained, you're putting it in your paper. So this 8 marks means you have gained nothing. So I was like, okay. Then they explained me. They told me how to do it, how to study. They told me try to learn, try to understand, try to imagine things and know what you are studying. So then I followed what they said, and I decided to learn how they have told me, and it really helped me. And then that was the thing. I was never scared again about my marks. I was never scared to show my parents about my marks. And then I studied well, and that was one thing. My parents were so supportive. And the other thing was in my 10th that my dad once told me that he would do anything if he thought of doing something, or if he gives a word to somebody, he will do it at any cost. And I thought I should grow up like my dad. So there was one situation, that's a very silly situation. In my 10th, I was boarding my bus, and my sister came running to me, and she was like, Akka, I want to come with you to your house. And I was like, yeah, let's go ask transport department sir that, okay, fine, I'll give a letter or something. I wrote a letter. I gave it to sir. I was like, sir, please let her come in my bus. There were strict rules that everybody has to board their own route numbers. If there's anything, they are supposed to get a letter from their parents. So I went to the sir and I started pleasing him, asking him. For 10 minutes I was pleasing him because I was having that thought, what my dad said, I should also do the same thing. I shouldn't leave it. So then he rejected. I went sadly to my bus. I sat. Why didn't this happen with me? I was just thinking, I was just in that mindset, just thinking, why didn't that happen with me? So then I thought I could do it. I could think before I did something. I could just go to like transportation department. I could make them call her parents and talk, so that maybe that would help. I was in a rush to complete the task rather than, thinking and doing it. So then I realized that everything is not easy, anything is not easy. There is a process to do everything. So then I followed that. I think twice before I take a decision, and when I take that decision, I complete it at any cost. And if I fail, I'll check my errors and won't repeat it next time. I won't let that happen next time. So that was my school thing. And secondly, Fiji happened. Saifabad. I've done my schooling, by the way, I've done my schooling in St. Andrews High School, Bonipalli. Secondly, Fiji, Saifabad. So Fiji, I joined Fiji just for namesake because my brother joined there, and my dad was like, he'll make me join in China batch. which was a combination of Narayana and Chaitanya. He said, I'd rather wash dishes than, joining China batch. So somehow he made me join in Fiji. So I was not interested in mains or something like that. It was all about IP. I was just interested in, I have to pass somehow IP. So Fiji was the place where people, they were so studious and nerds and hi-fi, and they used to judge people quickly. Whoever used to get low marks, they used to judge quickly. So that was a small problem to me. And then I never concentrated on my mains. I used to go to class, I used to sleep all the hours, exam hours. Last 5 minutes I used to wake up, I used to mark some of the other answers, come back. So once what happened, my name was literally in the last on the bulletin board. I saw that and I felt so awkward. That made me feel so worse. I tore the paper and I ran off. Okay, so there I understood self-respect is also important. Because of studies or education or whatever, self-respect is also important. So only then I thought people would talk to me, there was a star batch, the 5th batch. I was so scared I shouldn't get into that star batch, because if I got into that star batch, I'm going to sit in that room, I'm never going to come out of that room. So I've decided no star batch, I should get good marks, any cost, at any cost. I would do anything to get good marks, even if I studied or not, just to not, lose my self-respect in front of everybody. And that's how Fiji has passed. And thirdly, BTech. I've done BTech from Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology. I've done civil. So, like, BTech teaches you everything. It teaches you how to live, how to be patient, how to enjoy life, how to respect, and all this you learn by yourself in your BTech life. But the last 2 years I really missed, because civil was something practical, and I really missed my practical classes, and I really enjoy my classes. So I really missed that, and because of COVID. And there was another situation that HOD, he used to always fight with me, I was this girl Arjun Reddy in my class. So my HOD used to always hate me. Every time he used to catch me in girls. Okay, so I'm like, why only me? Because he hates me. So I used to just go throw the book somewhere, and I used to go close the door very rashly, and I used to go off outside. I would never attend his classes. So he really took me so seriously, and he never let me in class. And he showed me stars, literally. He made me run through the campus. I did this fest where I really organized something in fest. So my name was written like ANSHIKA Reddy by mistake. I said, this is my name only, ANSHIKA PADEY. That has gone mistake. Someone has wrote it Reddy. And he didn't allow me. He was like, no, it's ANSHIKA PADEY. How can someone do mistake? Then he made me run through the college, go to first department HOD, sign it from them, and he showed me hell. At the end, it's just nothing but, even in corporate world, there are bosses, who really don't behave well with you, okay? But you have to manage. You have to keep respecting them no matter what. You have to keep patience. You have to be just normal. Behave with them properly so that nothing will go wrong. You'll get whatever you want. And there's another quote I want to add for it. Starve your distractions, feed your focus. Success is not only your goals. Success depends on every situation in your life. Like whatever you do, there's a success. You need to succeed in that. If you fail, keep trying it again and again. So now finally, I'm pursuing my PGDM in DHRUVA's College of Management. This life is totally different from all the 3 past lives. So I'm really enjoying it now, and my major is marketing, because I am planning to put up my own interior designing business. So I thought marketing will help me improve my skills, how to communicate, and how to attract people, how to gain marketing skills, knowledge. I really needed these. I really didn't know any of this before I joined this college. So yeah, thank you.